Hey Marcy, how you doing? How you doing, Marcy? You didn't say anything. I was like, you said good morning. I said good. How are you? So I'm trying to see the changes that my daughter made on this account. And oh, I don't know if I like that lighting or not. I don't know if I like the lighting. Hold on. I don't know. It still had the backing of the red. So it's okay. It's okay. I don't know what that's all about. Good morning. I still seen the backing, but it's cool. Maybe it didn't do what I wanted it to do. That's what happens. We tried. We got some things changed. Hey family, how you guys doing? Let me see. Okay. That's what happens. So, how's everybody? Thank you guys for coming in. I know I'm coming in here early, but I'm looking at some of the changes that my daughter made. And I think it's because of the lighting. Hey, hey everybody, how you doing? Let me see who's in the house. Marcy, Deborah J, Purple and Gold, Hot Cocoa, Kenyatta, Bertha Williams. Good morning to you. Sonia Watts. Good morning to you. Shawana Taylor. Good morning. Natalie Price. Good morning to you. Kenyatta Lucas. Good morning. Marie Anderson. Good morning to you, Marie. Shay Too Silly. Good morning. Tina Jackson. Good morning to you. Tammy Rigo. Good morning. Connie Branch. Bailey Taylor. Cheryl Banks. Freddie Johnson. Peggy Toad. Leslie Henry. Barbara Salisbury. Jennifer Long. Good morning to you, Jennifer. Purple and Gold is up in the house. Capri. I don't know if I said that right, but it's okay. Uh, Diane Harris, good morning to you. Abigail, Marcia, Poole, Mary, Wanda, Monique Hall. Monique, you be in the building, girl. You be in the building. I love to see you when I see you. Yip, yip, good morning to you. Yip, yip. Dee Dee, good morning to you. Um, Let me see. Leah, good morning to you. Ruby Davis, good morning to you. Lisa Calhoun, okay, Zena, good morning to you. Stephanie Paul, Andrea Maxwell, and I think that's everybody in the building. There's 54 people in the building. We are on a little bit early. I was checking out some of the changes that my daughter made. I don't know if I like them or not, but it is what it is. She put a little color on the SP News Nugget. She didn't capitalize the P because you guys, I shared a picture with you guys. Um, I'll share another one. You guys want to see another picture of my wedding while we're here a little bit early? You guys want me to share another picture with you? I got another picture. Didn't say anything to me. Hey, Valerie, good morning to you. Your video feed looks amazing. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Um, we had got a phone call last night, real late in the night, and I was like, who's texting my husband, 1 o'clock in the morning? Because I'm up. I'm up and I want to see who's texting him 1 o'clock in the morning. So I grab his phone because we don't have locks on our phones here. We always said that what's yours is mine, and I can get in it and I can look anytime I want, no matter what. And I can call people up too. And he'll do it. He'll do it. So he was asleep. I wasn't gonna wake him up. So I got in his phone And I was like, who's calling? I don't know how to figure out his phone because I don't do it too often. But then I got to, being a little nosy, trying to see, okay, what messages you been sending, what calls you been getting, what pictures you got, where you been, and all this other stuff. So I'm going through his stuff. And you guys, I didn't find anything. But what I did find, all the pictures, like our wedding pictures. And I was like, I done lost them in my phone because my phone been messed up a couple of times. So I got to send in our wedding pictures to my phone. So he woke up this morning. He was like, what have you been doing with my phone? I said, baby, you got a lot of our wedding pictures. And he was like, yeah, I wasn't going to let you just lose them because you're all over the place. We got CDs that people need to give me the CDs because our wedding was so huge. Remember when I told you guys the place where we went to, the first place we went to, and they turned us away because we wasn't in our district? And I told you guys we were at the Union Hall, and it's one of the biggest facilities in our town. We had to have our reception there because the wedding was so huge. We had 12 brides, we had 12 grooms, and people from Detroit, California, Miami, you name it, Chicago, Philadelphia, New York, Texas, Tennessee, Wisconsin. They all came to our wedding. His family is big, my family is big, and plus, you've got two different, um, I guess, religion beliefs, which is Baptist and Pentecostal coming together. So, um, I'm going to share with you guys some pictures. I'm not going to share the details because there's names all over the place, but I'm going to share some of the pictures without, let me see, some of the pictures because I have them, because I downloaded them. I sent them to my phone, but I took out some of the really, okay, here's one picture right here. Here's, here's, here's me and my husband. Our anniversary is this year, so I'm so glad I found them. But our anniversary, not this year, our anniversary is this month. So, hey Valerie, thank you for the super chat. And I got some super chats to shout out to everybody. Thank you for the super chat. Um, we're cutting the cake, and I was telling my husband, I told him, I said, when we cut this cake, I'm talking to him, and I said, if you smash this in my face, as long as you've been waiting, you won't see it tonight. That's what I told him. And he's so this is his look on his face when I'm talking to him, saying, we're gonna cut this cake. And I know all your friends are saying smash it in her face, but if you do, you won't get any tonight. This will be your cake. This is the only cake you'll be getting. This is what I was telling him in this picture, you guys. This is hold on, let me back it up. Hold on. This is what I was telling him right there. Now, this is some of our groomsmen's right here. This guy right here, hold on. This guy right here, he comes from North Carolina. This one right here comes from California. This is my son right here. This is my grandbaby right here. You see how long ago that is? He's 4 years old. He's 4 years old, and he lost our wedding ring. He lost our ring. Okay, hold on. But he lost the wedding ring. And hold on. You remember I said the Union Hall? You see the Union Hall thing up there? That's after our wedding. We were sitting down um, at the before they called us in and announced, us as the new, Miss and Mister. See, that's why I tell you guys, put an MRS on it. I know people was telling you she just lying. Well, whatever, whatever. Here's some of the bridesmaids. This is not all of them. This is not all of them. Right here. I want to share this with you more than anything. This one right here, this lady right here is my best friend. Right there to the right that I tell you guys about. She lives in Texas. Right next to her is my daughter. Right next to her is my daughter. Okay. Right next to her is my best friend also. She was my bridesmaid, the second bridesmaid. Right next to her is her daughter. Right next to her, this one right here. That's my baby girl. That's my daughter also. Let me make sure you guys see. Hold on. Let me. So the 2 second girls is my daughter. This is my daughter right here, and this is my daughter right here. I want you guys to see. These are my two nieces. These are the flower girls right here. This one right here is Puerto Rican. She is my niece. Uh that's my brother's daughter. She speaks no English. And then this is my husband's niece right here. And this is only but like 3, 4, 5, 6 of the bridesmaid. The other 6, I don't know where the picture is at. But I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I got a CD. I got a CD, and I'm gonna share the CD with you guys. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because some people was like, I told you, I told everybody I would find the pictures. I don't know where they were at, and the CDs. I don't know if you guys got to see it. I don't like showing it like this, so I'll make it with. Okay. Sonia Watt says, "I see, it's beautiful." You guys see how I was looking at my husband? I told him, I said, if you smash that cake in my face, you gonna get it, buddy. There's my husband. We had a we had a 3-tier cake. Hold on for 1 minute. Okay, maybe that'll help. The lighting. Maybe that'll help. I don't know if that helped. I don't know. It looks blurry over here. I don't know, you guys. Anyway, it's our anniversary, and not today, but this month. And so I am trying to actually stay my mind focused on positive things this month because we celebrated all month long. And so we're doing things together. We went out yesterday and got some things done. I want to share some news with you guys. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 777. Thank you. Thank you, Marie. So I know a lot of people was like, she ain't even married. Girl, I tell y'all all the time, put an MRS on it. So that's why I tell everybody, you say you know me, but if you knew me, you would know these things. If you knew me, you would know these things. So anyway, and my grandson, if you add it all up, my grandson is now 13. So he was 4. He went down the aisle and he lost the ring. And he was like, SV, your grandson lost the ring. What are we going to do? I said, oh, don't worry. my husband, hmm, he's got the real ring in his pocket because we're still paying on it. So we wasn't gonna let that happen. We had already factored that into the equation that could have happened because he was Google eyeing everybody, smiling, and the ring done rolled in the pew somewhere, and everybody got all uptight. Oh no, not me. I'm not gonna worry about it because I know my grandbaby. So thank you, Monique. So yes, so that's why I want to stay positive this month because all my baby's birthdays is this month. My daughter's birthday is in a couple of days. Then my son's birthday, then my daughter's birthday, and we got Thanksgiving, and we've got our anniversary all in this month. So I'm gonna stay positive this month. I'm trying to stay away from the 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 King Hill case because I get so agitated and I can't sleep and I'm argumentative. And last night, I want to share something with you guys. Last night, it was very hard for me to sleep. There's a video we put out that's been out there. There's some stuff in that video. And last night, something told me that you guys did not really pay attention to it. And maybe I need to share that video with you guys so you can see what we see. And so, anyway, I'm trying to stay away from that case because I get so angry and frustrated with the people. And the sad thing about the whole situation, which I don't understand, is they want to be argumentative. And it's weird to me to be argumentative. Just think about it. Really think about what I'm saying right now. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense when the streets are talking and the streets are talking. The streets are talking. The jail is talking. The streets are talking. That information is coming out. Why would the family be so angry with me? Think about it. Think about it really deep. Why would they be angry about it? I think it's their nature. What video? Which video? Marcia, stirring the pot. Why? Think about it. Put yourself, just for one moment, put yourself in their shoes. No, you guys, I know it's not 10, but put yourself in their shoes. Really, put yourself in their shoes. The family looks to have way too many secrets and dysfunction. If that was my, thank you, Tina Powers, if that was my grandbaby and I don't know where he is or what happened, and the streets is talking, I don't care if it's my worst enemy that that's putting out information. Why would you come to the person and get angry instead of going to go check it out and seeing whether it's wrong, right, or indifferent? Something, there's truth in any and everything. I had to sit back and think, even when Microwave Frank, when we put the information out there, the first thing people say is, "You're lying. You're lying." And I'm thinking, okay, when Microwave Frank was calling, and like I said, I ended up calling him back and we talked. I mean, there was some kicking, yelling, and screaming. And I said, hey, hold up. We talked. I mean, I would have been mad too to be implemented into this situation. I would have been angry just like he was. I understand that. But so I get his anger. I do. But I don't get the family's anger. Like he said. So the sister named Tasha, I'm going to talk about for 5 minutes, you guys. Call him and say, where my nephew? He said, that don't make sense to me. You know your brother. You know that ain't your brother. Why would you call me? And where you been? To be honest with you, it's been 5 months ago. We didn't even know she had a sister. I knew she did. I didn't say nothing because you ain't said nothing for 5 months. Now all of a sudden you come sticking up your head like 5 months ago when it was hot, when everybody should have jumped on in there. My baby come up missing, my grandchild come up missing or something. That's when you don't wait till everything cool off and nobody don't even know you exist. But there's pictures out there that you laying right next to Mar with Google eyes. Very dysfunctional. Mimi, you sick, SP? No, I'm not sick, Mimi. No, I'm not sick. Why would I be sick? Why would I be sick? Tell me. Don't block him. Don't block him. Don't block her. Why would I be sick? See, I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't understand it not one bit. I don't get it. You tell me. Do that make any sense? That don't make any sense. When you have my phone number, and I know you have my phone number. Everybody in your family has my phone number. You sick? No, no, I'm not sick. Tell me. It ain't even 10 o'clock. You sick? Why would I have to be sick? Sometimes you got to let people say what they want to say because they come here, you this, you that. Why would I have to be sick? Explain to me that. You don't have to put my number up. They know my number. They know it very well. They know the number. I'm not going to sit here and argue with somebody on the line. That's not what this is for. They can call me when I'm off a line, just like everybody else do. But that doesn't make sense to me that now all of a sudden sister's gonna be like, you know, you're wrong. You got misinformation. What's the misinformation? What's the misinformation? And Lady Bird too. She said, sick of all these babies coming up missing and killed. Exactly. That's that that that's what we're sick about. I tell you guys all the time, it don't make no sense. None of these cases make any sense. None of them. None of them. why you are angry when people want to hear what the streets have to say. A judge declined to request to move the trial of the former Minneapolis police. Okay. It's too many kids, Marcia. Some people are not happy with themselves. That's what don't make no sense to me. It just don't. People do crazy things when they get cheated on, loses their minds. Do you guys not know? Do you guys not know that 95% of information is always in the streets because that's where it happened at? SP, my thoughts are they are guilty. That's why they mad. I'm not saying that they have something to do with the child's demise, but as a mother and a grandmother, she dropped the ball, dad or no dad. She says, Mimi says, asking if she has a cold. Is she sick? No, I had a sneezing, Mimi, I had a sneezing episode before I came on, and it it's dust. Trust me, that's why I've been doing a lot of detail cleaning and wanting to get my house in order. I have to clean my lighting, the chandeliers today because it's just overwhelming. I have really bad allergies. So we have to see that's what I'm saying. That comment when she made, we didn't know if it was a bad comment or a good comment. So be careful to wait. I know you guys. Yeah, I'm yeah. Yeah, I was sneezing. You can ask one of the family members in here. I was on the phone and I was like, achoo, 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 achoo. I had to get it together before I came on. But I was sitting down yesterday and I was so glad that the young lady called in yesterday because I was literally going to go off on this young lady. She don't know me. I know she don't know me. I also thought you had a cold. Yes. And they'd be like, you're wrong. Well, let me say this real quick. What was wrong or false about the information? What was wrong or false about it? We did not say that he did anything because that's not what was said to us. I only put out what was said, that his name was implicated, saying, so people, if somebody said, Piggy Toe, no, I dated that person and, you know, they know King and this, that, and the other. Why would you not go check it out and try to find this person and see what they have to say? Why you come in here? SP, stop. This person literally told me in the chat, I took it out. They said, thank you, Mimi. They said, SP, you don't need to go to the DA. You need to stop going to the DA. Do that make any sense? Tell me, do that make any sense? What I'm doing. Maybe you need to go to the DA. Maybe you need to be calling the DA, finding out what's going on, or telling them whatever. If a tip come to me that you don't know, I can be thousands of miles away. If somebody wants to explain something, whether they're in Tiana's family or your family or on the streets or on the other side, Mars family, or just the streets themselves, that they know, why you get mad at me if I got it? Should I not tell the DA so that nobody knows? You telling me that I don't need to call the DA? First of all, I'm a grown woman. That's just simply retarded for you to say something of that nature. I don't care if you like me or not. Hold on, family.
Flower, California. Yeah, they don't need to tell you what you need to quit doing. What is your sign?
Huh?
What is your birth sign?
What is my birth sign?
Birth sign. Date of birth. What month?
July.
All right, all right. I knew I liked it for some reason. I'm July too. I was so happy I was able to put a super chat. I said, I'm gonna try the super chat thing. And then it said message. I said, I don't want to give something to the wrong people because I've been trying and I gave it to the wrong person. I don't know where. My daughter said, "When out of your account, Mama?" I said, "Well, I don't know how to do it." So she said, "Try it again." So she was sitting there coaching me because I told you I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be on this evening, right?
No, not this evening.
Okay. Well, you have the time to look at my book. I keep telling you, I don't want to put it in no thing. I just want you to look at it and just read what I'm going to. I went through and the holidays, I mean, I'll sit and watch you guys, but it get too much. I'll just sit there and just mute the sound because with these babies, that really uproars me. But I want you to look at my book so you'll see, okay, I see why she's kind of just being quiet because I don't want to be going off on any of your guests.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a Cancer, and I will tell somebody because somebody said you quit going to the DA. Who are they to tell you to quit going to the DA? The DA got so tired of me. They was like they paid my ex-husband child support back and everything because his daughter wasn't even living with him. And I see Benny ain't came back, and when he walked into the room with you and what's your name? Gold? Was it Purple? Purple. I said, yeah, but he was walking to a room of bears, mother bears, especially black women. You have problems. So I had to sit back and laugh. I said, because first I was on his side, and I felt sorry for the young man, but when he kept saying hit this there, I don't know if that was on his channel. I know it was on your channel, but he was worrying about the lights and this and that instead of getting to the point about his baby's death.
Right.
I say, yeah. So when I sing that, I sit there and watch because I don't say anything until I go back and watch and look again and then look at his demeanor and stuff. I say, yeah, he's probably hurt, but I don't know what else is going on there. But I'm not gonna worry about that. But you take a look at the cover of daughter's book. So you'll know me. My bird, I'm a Cancer, and it seems like you may be a Cancer too, July. You did Cancer or Leo.
Mm-hmm.
It will be, yeah.
What's the name of your? I'm gonna write it down. I got a pen right here. Name.
They took an oath to do no harm.
Yeah, they took an oath to do no harm.
By Miss Valerie Montgomery, and you will see her there. So you'll kind of know when I call you and I talk with you, but you'll see her, so you can probably identify, hey, if I'm upset or start crying, especially during the holidays, you'll see. I just may say something or text since I got my glasses. I just text at the bottom. So I'm glad my little super check went in. So maybe I can do another one.
Right.
You gotta stay out there, super chat, mommy. You go ahead and say you're just a bit big in the spine because you like the song Super Chat. I was like, shut up. I guess I must be a born individual, but it's a Super Chat.
Right. Tell me, is your book on Amazon?
Yeah, it's on all of them. So just Google it, and it's gonna pop up there. Just beware of the cover because that is her, and she's deceased. It's not no bad photo. Because Steve Harvey told me, no, don't change it. He said because this is what happened when they don't listen to the mothers, especially some that's trying to keep their baby alive. That's why I get so angry when these people leaving them in trash bags and bayous and stuff. I said they couldn't be by me because I hurt them. I mean, my friend here at my apartment complex, there's a little girl, she's about 4, and the mother don't pay attention. They hit on her. I said, I'm going to call children's service, and the baby almost got out that gate. I said, hey, y'all come here. And she goes, you need to leave that alone. I said, you can't tell me that. I said, because, hey, I have a deceased baby. I said, if that baby get hit, I'll be in that house. I said, so if I'm hollering for them to get their ass out here and get that baby, they better get out here and get her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they want to tell me to stay out. I said, that's the problem. I mean, people turn their head. Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I don't know. I said, no, not me. I'm going to tell you, take the police to you. I don't care if you're relatives or whatever. They know not to say or do anything around me because I'm going to tell it. I'm going to say something.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. You pull it up. I'm sitting here waiting to get my car thing because GM is getting ready to pay me money on my other car. I'm thinking he's going to give me. I buy a new car, brakes go out. Then replace 3 tanks on the other car, and I'm like, y'all lost y'all mind. She said, I promise you, I'm going to get your money back on that Spark. I said, yeah, because I said I'm getting ready to call the news and everything else. The news articles on the back of the book, you can read it on. It's got a little thing where you can read what happened. So I just want you to kind of get familiar with it.
Okay, let me see. I'm writing it. I'm putting it in the chat now. I took a oath.
They took.
They
Yeah.
took an oath
To do no harm.
to
That's
do no harm.
a license.
Okay, I got it now. They took an oath to do no harm. I put it in there wrong. I just corrected it. They took an oath to do no harm. Okay.
I was just wanting you to look at it because I ain't trying to sell nothing. You ain't got to buy it. I just want you to
No, I think some other people probably want to take a look at it too.
Okay, well, I'm sitting here. I'm waiting on this time, man. I hope you
So
come on.
I promise you, I'm gonna go over it. Is it a long book? So can I read it? How long is it going to take me to read it?
It's only 50 some pages, but you don't have to read it. I'm just gonna read the news article on the back, and you'll see her picture there. If you want to read it, let me know and give me an address, and I'll send you one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, but let me to the show so I can hear it in my car.
All right. Thank you.
Bye, love.
Bye. I would like to read that book. I read books, you guys. I know you guys think I don't read books, but I do. I thank you, Amy, for coming in and throwing up those thumbs up. If you came in the house without giving a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up. Make sure you guys visit Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags. The link is in the chat, www.trazy.com/closet/Nora915. I'm going to see if my daughter got it together. She told me she had it together. So let me see if she does, see if I can do it. You guys, let's see. Let's check it out and see if I can do it now.
Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, and this is the grand opening. It is open to the public, and we're gonna take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection, handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heels, sandals, flats, and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and more and use your W4C and get your discount. Nora's link is down below.
Oh, okay. You guys, I'm trying to check all the things that my daughter fixed. I'm so sorry I was still on mute. I don't know if you guys heard the whole conversation or not. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. I'm sorry. I didn't know who was calling in. Anyway, I'm learning some new things that my daughter got set up for us. Rakia said, no. You guys didn't hear it? I'm so sorry. What? Did you hear the conversation? She got things moved so it'll be easier. No. But now I don't have to pull up the commercial from the website. She has it on the side. She said, yes, we heard you, SP. Okay. Okay. I heard it one. Okay. No, but did you guys hear the conversation with the young lady on the phone? Say yes, yes, convo on phone. Dee Dee said, I heard it. Well, did you? Come on, I know we'd be lagging, you guys. No worries. Okay, yes, loud and clear. Okay, good. Because it looked like it went to mute. And I was like, what the heck going on? You guys, isn't that beautiful? I name a book again, please. Is They Took a Oath. The name of the book is They Took a Oath. They took an oath to do no harm. The book was named They Took an Oath to Do No Harm. by Valerie. Okay. I want to read it. Anyway, I'm liking, I can pull up the commercial without going to the YouTube channel. We got to put the other one on there. Tracy says, I'm 50 today. It's my birthday. Happy birthday, Tracy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Everybody let Tracy know it's her birthday. Say it's your birthday. Everybody turning 50, 50, 50, 50. Anyway, happy birthday, Tracy. Um, Let me see. We can put up a banner up there for you. I'll create one real quick. She said, it's my birthday. Your last name Thompson? Thomas? I think I got it right. Praci. This is added. Let's see. There we go. See, my daughter's teaching me some things, you guys. And I love it. I love it. Happy birthday, Tracy Thomas. It's your birthday. Anyway, you guys, I couldn't understand. She said, it's her birthday. Happy birthday to you. I couldn't understand for the life of me. If it's too hot for you, get out the kitchen, she said. That's right. I couldn't understand that because, like I was saying, if it was my grandson, and I can't tell nobody how to act or react or whatever, but I sure wouldn't keep quiet for 5 months and then come out talking about, you don't need to be going to the DA. You don't need to be calling the DA. You know what? I call whoever I want to. I'm a grown woman. If I want to call the DA on the George Floyd case, I can call him. If I want to call the DA on the Zimmerman case, I can call the DA. You can call the DA. Choo Choo can call the DA. Beanie Hill can call the DA. April can call the DA. Amber can call the DA. Marv can call the DA. Anita B can call the DA. Water Girl can call the DA. Anybody can call the DA and say, hey, I heard this, I know this, or can you check this out? That's stupid to me. I can't mess nothing up. It's already messed up. I may be wrong, you guys. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm wrong. That don't make sense to me. Anyway, enough of that. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that because it makes no sense to me. But there's a video that there's a man leaving at the time T Parks went live, and there's a baby in the video. You don't get to see the baby, but you can see she's looking over her shoulder, and the baby is moving around, and it's like there's a man over there when the baby was over there. It could be something to it. It don't have to be something to it. When I come on Friday, if you guys want to go over it, I'll make a little video so you guys can look at it again because you missed it the first time. And look at it. The video was made in November 2019, but it's hard to see who that person is leaving. But that lets you know that she was having people around that baby. I ain't playing. And you know what? 777, what you saying? I see that. What you saying, 777? Anyway, I need to point it out to you guys because, like I say, we miss little bitty things all the time. I know this is back in November, but everybody is a suspect. Everybody is a suspect. With when a baby come up missing or harmed, just because you mama, you daddy, you auntie, you grandpa, you cousin, you brother, you sister, you the uncle, whatever, everybody's a suspect. I'm a suspect. I see that video. You know what I'm talking about? We must be lagging very long. Water Girl says, I'm very overprotective of my grandkids. That's what I was saying. We don't know who had around that baby. Yes, you don't know. I don't know. So we want to know who was around the baby. What do you know? What did you see? Why would you not? I'm not accusing nobody. I haven't accused the mama. I haven't accused the uncle. I don't accuse the grandmother. I ain't accused April. I ain't accused Dejanay. I ain't accused Simone and Travion. I don't accuse nobody. I just asking questions. Oh, don't ask no question. Why not? Somebody needs to. Why would you tell me to shut up? Why would you tell me? And where have you been? Because you disappeared. So where was you at on the 7th and the 8th? We just asking questions. Ain't no harm of asking. We asked it microwave. Where was you on the 7th and 8th? Anyway, you guys, none of that makes any sense to me. The book will be a quick read. It piques an interest by just viewing the cover. Oh, really? A whole baby. Rakia said a whole baby. A whole baby. So I don't want to really get off into this conversation with that subject for a reason unless we have information. But if you guys know what I'm talking about on the video, go back, look at the video. And if you don't, we will bring it up one night or I will go pull it and everybody can see it. We'll stop and pause it, show you what you missed, and then be like, because everything is information that people don't just jump up one day and they be gone. They thought about it or something of that nature. Hold on. Hello,
I can't comment. I'm just wondering why I'm blocked. I don't know.
what's your name?
Tanisa Warner.
Who?
Tanisa Warner. It's TANIECA.
TANICA.
IECA Warner.
ICEA Warner.
Yes, ma'am.
I would have to look and see if you're in. You can't make a comment at all.
Yes, I can. I just feel like it's all not coming to a I feel like the stepdad has some things to do with it. I'm sorry, I just do. I don't think that nobody's perfect in the situation, but at the same time,
Nobody is. Nobody is. We don't.
Yeah, and I'm not just saying him or them or whatever. It's just the whole situation. Everybody let King down, So it's just kind of sad.
It is. It's very sad.
That's all I was trying to say. I watch you, and I love you because my daughter was murdered in 2000. She was 7 months old with my mother. My mother died at 36. I was 14 years old, and so this stuff, and the murder's still on the loop.
Your daughter was married? Murdered?
My daughter was murdered. My mother was murdered in 2000, September 28, 2000. Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that.
And the killers are still on the loose. I'm in a different city and stuff now,
Mm-hmm.
but it just makes me feel upset because we would do anything I could do for my daughter. I was a young girl. I'm not gonna lie, but for mothers to just be so, it just breaks my heart. I pray for the babies, man.
Right. Can I ask you some questions?
Yes, ma'am.
if it's not too hard, because I know that's
Oh, it's been 20 years. So I mean, I had counseling and everything. I honestly got you, but I'm dealing with it, and I'm okay now.
okay. Um, so your daughter was murdered. Would you?
7 months old with my mother,
Would you?
36 years old,
Oh
from her
my!
ex-boyfriend.
Do
Came in
you?
the house. He shot my mother and he shot my kid. I don't know if it was. I don't think it. To me, and I'm not trying to protect him by any way. He's not my father or anything, but I think it was off of my mom, because he was a jealous, insecure man, like on drugs and everything. And he shot in her bed, and the baby was in the bed with her. So yeah. So yes. Yes.
Mm,
Yeah. These kind of stories just break my heart, and he's doing time and whatever like that. But it's still a lot going on that I'm still hearing from this day. Like it just kind of it's crazy. My family knew things, and they're not saying things. It's weird.
It's weird when people not speaking up that
Yeah,
that need to speak up.
yes, my own family. I'm like, this is justice for my daughter and my mother. Like, come on, you know. It is like he was a part of it, but it was a getaway driver. He got arrested, but he didn't tell on anyone. It is more to the story than it's been 20 years, and I have nothing. They got the same headstone in Odessa, Missouri. They died the same day, and I couldn't afford. I was 14, so I was going for a care program through high school, and I got $1,000. You don't get paid every week. You don't get paid every 2 weeks, but you get paid $1,000, and that's what I put the money for. They were done that for a while with no headstone. My grandmother was living, and my grandfather, and really no one helped, and not even his family. And that's why I went live the other day on my Facebook, and I hurt because my baby's father's side of the family cares about this, not, but don't acknowledge my daughter that was murdered, and it hurt me. It hurt me, and I'm not gonna lie. I call them a lot of mean words.
Right,
and stuff.
right.
But
So,
I ended up deleting it and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of drinking and I was under my feelings. But you see stuff, you always getting posted about the other grandkids and never your daughter. Like she might have been murdered, but she was still your first grandbaby. Acknowledge her.
right.
That hurt me. So yeah, I kind of went on live the other day on Facebook. I deleted it and stuff, but I did go off. I called names. I called Face. I called Dina. I called Bubba. I called them all out. Desiree. I called them all out. Because Robin is not your first one. Kalasia is your first grandbaby. You're gonna acknowledge her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel.
So you still have a lot of anger.
I wish I could. And I went through counseling. I was in DFS custody, and the mom passed away because somebody didn't want to really deal with her kids. Truth be told, and I went through a lot of. I went through a lot after her mom died. My mom was my best friend. I love mom to death. Like I own everything for real, for real. She was kind of young, but she did all the right things. We didn't have everything, but we had love in the house. And she was a good spirited woman. She was a good hearted woman. To anybody and everybody who needed her help, I don't care what color, I don't care what gender, she could help you, she would help you. And that's just real. That's just real.
So I'm trying to get this. So this man that your mother was dating,
yep,
killed your mother and your daughter?
My daughter was in the bed, and she just thought he was coming in to get his stuff because they had broken up. And he come and he started shooting. My mom was holding my baby. So yes.
Oh wow.
Yes. And I got 3 other daughters now living. I do. I mean, but that doesn't bring my other child back. You can have all the kids in the world, but if you lose something, you just can't get that back. And that's why I be seeing in these women, these interviews, I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even. They had to pretty much give me volumes at 14 years old for me to calm down. They didn't want me. I'm telling you, I went nuts, went crazy.
Right.
When you get on TV and you're doing all these interviews and you're just fake crying, man, I couldn't even talk. Leave me alone. I don't want to. I just leave me alone.
Right.
I wasn't into that, so I'm not saying that they don't love their kids. And everybody grieves differently. Let me just say that first and foremost. Everybody does grieve differently. But I'm telling you what, I couldn't handle it. I couldn't take it. My mom and my daughter both at the same time, but even if it was just her, I can't be on here laughing or just looking kind of like suspicious. I don't know, man. People got there's a lot of evil people out here, Miss SP.
Right, but would have got mad if somebody was trying to get people?
No, and that's why I'm upset because my family, we're not as close knit as we used to be, and they know some things about what happened, and they will not tell me. That's why I cut them off. And I mean, I don't go to family SP. When I say I'm in Kansas City, Missouri alone, I really do mean it. This is on my mom's grave. This is on my life. This is on God. I'm telling you the truth. I don't deal with y'all because of that fact. So if somebody's trying to help me, I want to receive all the help that I can get. That's why I'm not understanding what's going on with these stories. Like, do y'all want, Baby King or Baby Braylon to be found, or how the things that happen to them be found out about? It's like they're mad because you're trying to find information about their babies, man.
Right.
It's strange. It's a strange situation. And I don't want to.
And I could understand if we were pointing fingers at them. Like you did this, you done that.
I give it to you. You speak. You don't blame this person. You just want to hear what everybody got to say.
Yeah,
good, bad, or whatever. You listen to everything, and I like that. I like that about you. I really, really did. You didn't blame Marvel's people. You didn't blame her people. You just was like, what happened to this baby? That's what we all want to know. That's it.
Right.
But I kind of believe that babysitter is taking fault for other people too. I do. I think that she was a good girl, and drugs and stuff did get involved. And I think she's taking the rap for people. I don't think she did it all by herself. I'm sorry.
She couldn't have done it all by herself.
That's just my opinion. And I don't know anything about them. I don't even know about nobody in Philadelphia at all. And this is on everything. But I just felt like, she couldn't have did it by herself. Just a cahoots. Cody, I don't really believe him. I do, but I don't. But it's like, why do you wait for your nephew to die to try to ride for him? I have 3 brothers from my mother. One just got murdered in 2019. Somebody killed him, and they have not found the murder. But I got all girls. He will come and get my daughters,
right?
I promise you, my grandma said, "You need to get out." I'm young. I was young to have a kid. I'm not gonna lie. My two are tied now, but my grandma would call him and say, "Well, go get them girls from Nisa," because he got all daughters 2, 3, and I got 3 living.
Mm-hmm.
So. He would come and pick them up in the car. We'll have pizza. I'll come back from the club or whatever, and then it'll be pizza boxes, ice cream boxes on the table and dino. We had a big party. But why when you so involved when he was living to now that he's gone? Like, come on, and make it make sense.
Right. When
I was with my family, we was cool. I babysitted everybody's kids from age 9 to freaking probably 17 when I finally cut them off. And this is the truth, man. I can tell you about how many kids that they didn't even want their mom when their mom walked in the room. They wanted me when they fall or they hurt themselves. They be like, Destiny, like Lisa,
Yeah.
So, where was you? Where was you, bro? Don't get all this tough guy stuff now going on. Where was all that when he was living and stuff, babe? That's it.
Right.
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah. So. That's why I'd sit back and I'd be like, I don't understand it. Y'all got all this energy towards me. You should be having that energy towards the people that was involved.
Trying to help these cases, and I see more Black kids, and the race is not a color. And I mean, I'm not trying to bring the color, but it's our Black kids. I never heard anything about these kids. And this is the guy I never heard anything about. I heard about Cupcake, but I never heard about King Hill or Braylon until I got on your channel. I knew nothing.
Right.
I got kids. That could have been my kid. Y'all don't say nothing on news coverage for real. And y'all do say, and I feel like the Philadelphia police, it's kind of messed up too. You don't have a body, but try to turn him dead. What are y'all having? What are y'all saying? What did you see to even say this?
Right.
Tell them something. I mean, when people get murdered every day, man, for real. And they tell them what the suspect name is and all this stuff, and they don't give up. They're not giving us anything.
Right.
It's pretty bigger than we do know, SP. It could be way bigger. I have no clue. I just don't like when babies are hurt and stuff and used for money and all that other stuff. I won't donate to none of their channels and nothing they got going on because no. Right. I want to see the Steve Wilkos show, and then I might go from there.
Right.
Other than that,
I think we're all waiting on that episode to come in.
I've been Googling that too, trying to find out. I can put his name in there after Steve Wilkos, and nothing pops up. But I just pray to God that the mom, she didn't do anything. I think she's responsible for being negligent.
Right. They somebody came in the chat the other day and they said that they literally filmed Tuesday and Wednesday because somebody was like, you don't know, get your facts right. They filmed, okay, because we went on the show Wednesday and the guy said yesterday, and I was like, well, they filmed yesterday, and they was like, they filmed today. No, somebody came on and said they filmed Tuesday and Wednesday, which makes sense if you did.
Who knows?
Yeah. They probably took a test Tuesday, and then the results came in the next day. So they had to do 2 episodes. But what's so wrong about it?
I don't think she killed her baby. I don't think that, but I think that she could have been more caring, and he probably would still be alive. Because, like everybody else says in the chat and everything, like if you go with Dave, I'm talking to my kid. Like my girls is teenagers, and I call their phones all the time. I be at work. I work at nighttime, so I'm calling them every minute. You know what I'm saying? When I know that they're woke, I'm like, lock that door. Don't let nobody in. I don't care if it's Jesus. I don't care. This is what I tell them. You know.
Right.
And I mean, it's true. And these are the big girls. They're bigger than me.
Right.
So.
Right.
I don't see how when she would stay with their dads and stuff like that. I'll call and check on them because they're girls, you know. And it's not just about girls; it's about your child. You carry them. You're concerned about them.
Right.
So I don't know. I pray everything gets I pray everything comes to light, Miss SP. I really do. I really do. She needs some justice, and I know it's just like I said. It ain't just TP. To do this large stuff.
Exactly, because and wouldn't you want some closure if something's not right? Wouldn't you want some closure instead of sitting there thinking somebody's just out there got your baby doing whatever they want, or they done sold the baby?
I don't have information all about my baby's murder, but the person that who did the shooting was locked up. But it gave me some, but I still don't feel all the way closure. And 20 years later, this is God is true. So. This is only months ago, Miss B. She needs to be out there still searching because the baby could be alive. Who knows what's going on?
Nobody knows.
I couldn't eat. I couldn't do. I don't want to even. I don't care about no hair getting done. I don't care about nothing. Like I'm strictly about kids, man. About any kid. I love every kid. I love all kids.
Right.
That's just me.
I remember when my mother passed away, and it was just natural death. I laid on the couch.
You was depressed.
And I just laid there and cried and cried and cried.
And Miss SP, after my mom and them passed away, I swear to you, I was 140 pounds. In like a week that I got on the scale, I was 115.
Yeah, I know my husband had to come and get me. My husband, well, he wasn't my husband at the time, but he just came and got me. And I just laid there just crying. He was like, let me give you a bath because you stink. You stink.
And exactly. I was going to say, I didn't even want to get a bath. I definitely would not eat at all. I couldn't. Everybody like forcing me. You got to eat, you got to eat, you got to eat. I don't have an appetite. I just don't. I don't want to hear nothing. I just want to lay there.
I know. And it's nothing you can do. It's like you're living in you're wrapped up in something that's not real. And you're trying to understand what happened.
Yes, ma'am. And I was a kid and going through all that and stuff, so that really messed my mental up. And I really had to get counseling for me to be a good mom to these kids today. And to this day, I don't trust not even their dads. You're not really going nowhere.
Right.
You can come here. And that's just what it is. I just don't. I feel like it's, I don't think that they would do anything to them or anything, but I don't trust them. I don't trust family. I don't trust nothing around me girls. I promise you.
How old was your baby girl?
She was 7 months old.
7 months?
7 months old. Yeah, she was born a preemie at that.
God.
I was 14 years old. I was small, and I wasn't really gaining weight. Like, I don't never had an eating problem, but I'm really picky. And still to this day, I'm still the same way. Like, my kids are thicker and bigger than me. Like, if I don't want anything, I'm not gonna eat it. I don't care who made it. I don't care how good you people say it. I'm just not gonna eat. So she was underweight. She was 2 pounds and 13 ounces coming into the world.
But they got him, right?
He got him, but it's like but from what I'm hearing, what I heard and everything, it was way more to the story. Like, people drove him there, people was there with him. I was not there at that time. My mom was watching my kid when I was in school.
Oh wow! So somebody drove him to the house because he
drove him. Yes, it was in the car, and my family, it's all kind of rumors going on, and that's why I stopped messing with him, because I'm like, you can't even help me get this into my mom and my daughter. What do you mean good to me for? So yes, Miss SP at 17 years old, I cut off everybody. I don't talk to no one in my family but my grandpa, but my papa. He was in McAlester, Oklahoma.
Oh my God!
He is heavenly sent. I swear to you, I never had a dad. But that man is like my dad. I mean, Of course he's not, but he is my father figure in my life. And I just had a flat tire the other day, and he's like, "Well, don't go nowhere." And he was like 45 minutes away from me. He's like, "Don't go nowhere. I'm on my way."
Mm-hmm.
But you know love when you feel love, baby.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you finish school?
Yes, I did. I graduated. I did some college, but now I'm thinking about going back and get my business management because I do want to own things. I want to do stuff. I want to move back to Atlanta. And that's what I'm going to do in February. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri right now, but I'm going to move to Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived there for 5 years, but I'm thinking about going back. I live and do hair and everything. Like, I really do have talent. And I just want to, like I was telling a friend the other day, I don't know what it is. My spirit is not feeling like normal. I swear to you, I don't know what it is. I'm just not happy here.
Right.
All this stuff happened here, so it's like.
Are you talking about the state you in?
Yes, Missouri, Kansas City. It's like for real, my brother just got murdered.
Oh,
in October. August 19th. I got in the obituary right in my car. Every day I get in my car, I see his reflection from the obituary. I swear to God. And that's like he's like my twin. We're not twins, but we look just alike out of all my mom's kids.
Mm-hmm.
2 different dads. But he was the sweetest dude you would ever meet. Like he loves kids. Like he loves kids. Like he I'm telling you, my kids up. My grandma said, give her a break. She needs a break. She's young. She needs to go out, have a good time. I'm like, oh, we don't want to go, but when grandma and them offered me to go out, I'm gonna hang out a little bit. Yeah. To this day, right now, I'm 35 years old. I don't go nowhere. I go to work. I go home. Pay my bills, go to the grocery store. Go shopping a little bit, and I bring my butt home because so much stuff is happening. It's like 190 homicides already. Last year it was 190 total. This year it's 190, and it's only October.
Okay.
It's November. Sorry.
So you said you live on the Missouri side or the Kansas City side?
I'm never mess with Kansas. I am Missouri bound, baby. Born and raised in Missouri.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Kansas City, Missouri.
Girl, you family.
Yes, I'm SP. And then when you said that one time on your chat, you didn't ever say where you was from, but you said Missouri, and I heard it, but you never said where. I'm like, you know what? Okay. So that made me more intrigued to watch your channel because I'm like, well, she's from my home state. Show me. You said I'm from the show me state. That's what made me get attention to. Yes, you did. Yes, ma'am. And I remember that because I said, oh, shoot, I've been watching you before then. So I was like, you know what? She's cool as heck now.
Yes, girl. That's why people get mad because they got to show me. They can't tell me nothing.
That's just us. That's how we are. That's how we want to raise. Like people like really hard. Girl, Missouri is rough.
I tell people all the time, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
My mom said that all the time, but the rent is so cheap, you can get a job here.
Mm-hmm.
You can do a lot of different things, but it's just killing and stuff like that. Girl, my brother got murdered. I think that just emptied my whole clip. That just made me feel like it's time for me to go. This is the honest truth. But my lease is not up until February, so I don't want to break my lease or anything like that. I don't move like that. So I said, you know what? February, I'm gonna go to Florida or Atlanta. And my kids was like, Mom, I want to go to Atlanta.
Okay.
They like to dance and stuff. So.
So you're gonna jump up and move to Orlando.
February, yes, ma'am. I'm gonna get a U-Haul. I'm gonna put a trailer thing on the back to my car. I'm gonna drive. Of course, I'm gonna stop and gonna stay at the hotel if I get too tired or whatnot. But I'm on my way, baby.
Right.
I was already there before, and I was dating a guy that drove for JB Hunt. And one day, this is so crazy, SC, because 2 years that I've been living with them or whatever, we were together. We was in Georgia. And he's like, let's move to Atlanta and stuff. Long story short, I said, okay, then you can move here because it's close to your job. You got to drive 2 hours every day to get to work. That don't make any sense. So, okay. So we get this hotel room and stuff like that. Me and the girl, we got all our beds and everything like that. And he got let off of work early. And that never, ever, ever happened. Long story short, I said, what you want to do tonight? I said, well, we'll go to the movie. So the movie came out that I wanted to see. So we went down there. On the way there, it was good. On the way back, the car hit us. Flipped over the SUV. Boom, boom, boom. I jumped out the window. Mom, you know what I'm saying? He's paralyzed from the neck down. And I wasn't his wife. Yes, I was not his wife. But his mom was living there. He moved over down there from Miami. They're from Miami. Dade County, Porkany Project. That's the rough and stuff area down there. I think it's 4 them down now. But yeah. I went to Grady Hospital, and she was like, "You are not able to. You're not going to be here." And so the case manager told me, "Come to the side." Like, she don't want you here or anything. Our rent, mind you, is $1,500. So I'm like, I'll work at a tip service right now. You know, I can't pay all this rent alone with my kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, that's why I ended up moving back here. I got my little settlement for my little money and stuff, and I moved back.
Oh wow!
But yeah, and that's God's truth.
And you don't see him no more?
To this day, I could call her. She would not answer my calls at Facebook Messenger. She won't let me. I don't know. And it's like I talked to Dave's mom, and she was saying that he just, like, when he heard about my name, Tanisa, he started crying, and that's the last thing that I heard. It's been almost 2 years. This thing. I don't know if this man. I don't know if he's dead. But you know how that weighs on my heart when you with somebody like that, and he really, really loved me genuinely, no matter what I've done. We was together in Savannah, Georgia, and ended up back together years later in Athens to Atlanta. And do you know how that makes me feel, girl? To like this to know his mom was that evil.
Well, it might be like, like a money thing, because he gets a certain.
That was, he was driving for JB Hunt. It's a good company.
Oh yeah, When you said it just rung bells in my head. I was like, ooh.
I was in Independence, Missouri. I was standing in the townhouse. He's like, "Well, baby, I'm not only here for this today. I'm gone for 6. So I want you to bring the girls down here. I got 3 bedrooms. I got refrigerator. I got Wi-Fi. I got a big, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I want to move. I want to do something different anyway. I'm that kind of woman. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm gonna move the stuff away from it in a heartbeat. But it made it sound so good. You got a car. You can drive away for a job, or whatever." And his mom knew that I was coming, and she just got upset. And it's like, why did he wait to send you down here? Because before I come, he took her on a parade. They went to Miami. They went back to Atlanta. They went everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
He went in the cars. She brought 2 grandkids, Michael and Yaya. And so it was all about them. And then when I come, it's about me. So she never liked me from the start. She never even talked to me or even acknowledged me for real. She said hi, and that's it. Never got to know me.
Mm.
Yeah, for real, man. And I'm like, when my mom passed away, I told you about all this stuff, girl. I really wanted a family. I wanted a family to live, like, be with somebody that like be married to and claim to my family too, because I don't have that. Of my own reasons and stuff about that. But I mean, that's what I wanted, a peaceful family. That's what all I wanted.
Right.
And she had me banded from Grady Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia. She did. So I had to go to the hotel, went to shelters and everything. I promised to God. But the thing happened. Accident happened in October, January. That was when I finally got a check. I was staying in the hotel. I was staying in the freaking shelter, a battered woman shelter. I'm just gonna keep it real. I ain't out here to fake and play with nobody.
Right.
Right. And I got me a ticket, and I came back here with my kids. Well, I'm not gonna have my kids out here in this big city, but we really know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? This dangerous. Think bigger cities is dangerous stuff.
Yeah.
It's city, but it's like Atlanta is bigger, Florida is bigger. So I'm like, as soon as I get this money, I'm gone. And that's what I did.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So,
wow.
To stick to this topic, I just want somebody to come.
Do the mom think that she think you guilty or something? Like you did something?
She said, well, listen to this. Okay, so Yaya was in the room, and then I came in because I just had surgery. My hand was broke. My whole hand, like I'll tell you, I'm right-handed. So my whole, like, I can send you pictures and everything to show you this. Like my pinky was like, it was damn near severed off. On God, man. I had to go the same day surgery. So when I got a surgery, I went to try to find him. He was in the ICU. First thing I got there, I promise you, when I first walked in the door, she said, "Where's his belongings?" I said, "Man, I just got a surgery. I don't even know where my belongings is. I don't even know where my stuff is at. I don't care about this stuff. I want his wallet. I want his debit card. I promise you." And then his niece was like, his girlfriend crying and stuff. And his sister was on the phone from Miami and was like, Sheikah, she was like, "Oh, why the fuck her arm just, excuse my language, why her arm just broke and my brother got a neck broke." What? He was driving.
Wow. Yeah. He was driving.
I could have died. I could have died. I had to go to that night for my kids and stuff. It was a date night for me and him. Really, real talk. Well, we got off of work. They said the computers went down. It was a date night because I'm like, we don't get this off until let's go on a date, baby. And my neighbor watched the damn kids. And then the sister was like, she didn't say it to me directly, but she was on the phone with Yaya. She was like, "Well, I heard it's her arm and so her hand, and he's all broke up."
Wow.
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 on everything that I love, man. And that shit broke me down because you know what? Through a lot of stuff, that man been there. We were together, this part, whatever. In my life, he was a big part of my life.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
His name is James Smith. You know, if anybody knows him, he's from Miami, and he could call. I don't know like how his situation is now, but I do miss him. I want to see if he's okay.
Maybe the family.
He's in Athens, Georgia now with his mother. Yes.
Maybe they think that you know, they just, you know how some people want to blame somebody. They wish it was you.
You can.
Did he have a seatbelt on?
Neither one of us did. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I had me a wine cooler over there, and he was smoking a blunt. You know, while he was driving back home. We was already done. We already ate. We going back home. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somebody pulled out in front of us. It's the same story that I told the lawyers and everything.
That's and he hit them. He hit them, so he was at fault.
They hit us. They was turning, and they hit us hard. Like the truck flipped back in the woods.
Right.
Everything. And I kept that. It's the same story that I told the lawyer. To the same story I'm going to tell you today. It ain't nothing changing. Ain't nothing going to change over here, baby.
But he had marijuana in his system, and you had alcohol in yours.
He did. But they didn't. Yeah. Yes.
So did the insurance company pay you guys?
Because like I think he had like, I'm not sure what exactly insurance, but it was like whatever passengers hurt in your car, you get $10,000. After lawyer fees, only got like $7,000 to be truthful.
That's
you know
it.
That ain't money. That ain't shit.
No, not for him to be paralyzed for life.
But I think that he probably got less because he had more extensive injuries as far as he had a train. Like, I mean, I only came out with a broken finger.
Right, but he probably got the bigger package.
You know, the longer you stay in the hospital, the reason why I had to wait from so long, basically, from a lawyer's mouth, was because the hospital wasn't giving over my information fast enough. If they would have gave my shit over like in a week, excuse my language, I would have had my money then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about no money thing with me. It was just that I was trying to get my kids secure. I don't want to lose my children. You feel me? That's my biggest fear in my life, is to ever lose my kids about anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was a young mama, but I ain't never had no DFS, no CPS, nothing in my freaking mix. And I didn't want to start that day. And I'm not going to start today. I ain't going to start then, never. Because I know what I do for my babies, man. You know, so my thing was getting a place to stay. So I call all kind of shelters. They're like, you got to leave 6 o'clock in the morning. At this time, mind you, it's October. It's cold.
Right.
I have my kids walking out here in no dang snow with me and all this other stuff.
Right.
So I went to a battle woman shelter. I lied. I'm not going to sit here and fight to get a place to stay for my kids. Shoot, I'm a mom. Mom first. And I don't, and you know what? I probably was holding the bed for someone who needed it or whatever. And I do feel bad. That's why I'm mentioning it. But my kid is involved. Right. After that, all bets is off. This is what I'm supposed to protect. No matter how I protect them, it's supposed to how I'm supposed to protect them, man. I had a kid, like I said, when I was 14. On God, man, and I was a good mom. College. I mean, I didn't finish on my college, but I finished high school and everything. You know.
Right.
I was trying, even though, you know, my mom is gone. I never had a dad. He was like a, you know, chess for dad. But when she died, I never seen him ever since. James Dixon, where you at? Never. In Topeka, Kansas. Where you at? You know, I'll say stuff like that because, you know, well, you never know who's on the line or who will hear me, because I want to know, where have you been?
Right.
After all this tragedy and all this stuff happened to me when I was a child, he never been nowhere to be found. I don't know if he's passed away. I don't know. No, nothing. Wow. To me, it's an evil act. If you are still alive and you knew what I was going through, then I can never talk to you again. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because when I needed you the most, you weren't there for me. That's the first man that break a girl's heart is her father.
Right.
That's the first man that broke mine. So.
Wow.
You go looking for men, and that's why I'm 35, but I just got done dealing with a man that's 55. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's I'm trying to find my dad and someone, but that ended terribly. Just like a week ago, you know.
So you got daddy issues now.
I think so. Yes, ma'am. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do. Yeah, I do.
Right. So the men that you date.
I've been abused by so many of these men, everything, trying to think that I don't leave because I was like, they love me, they'll change and everything, you know, and honestly, that's true. People will never change. I was just dealing with a man who was 55 years old, and this man cheated on me with some girl. He lied to me about everything. This recently, this last week. Taking her to a club on bar at bars, buying her drinks. But long story short, I went through his old phone, that he got his phone changed, and I went on Google Maps and I seen how many hotels he was in, and so him to come, he had to tell the truth. You don't have to, but you got to continue to keep lying. So he finally told me, yeah, I met some girl. Well, it wasn't a girl that he met. He was one of his friends, ex-girlfriends.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's 20 years older than you, and he's cheating on you?
I swear to God, where he watches the Chiefs game and faithfully every Sunday or Monday, whenever the game comes on, he goes to Jason's house, and that's where he met that girl from, and that's who he's screwing behind everybody's back. Yes, her name is Christy. Yes, ma'am. Oh. And I went through that old phone because he said, my phone won't turn back on. He put it on the charger, and it wouldn't come back on for a whole day. I ain't gonna lie. So he went to Metro PCS, got him another one. He was like, well, do you want a new phone? Because I could get an upgrade for you. Of course, I want to get a phone. So I got a phone. When I was going through his old phone, I put on my tethering. I put on my Wi-Fi spot, or Google's, whatever the hell, however you call it. But yeah, it shows you from freaking, I was with him 4 years ago. And I wasn't with him 4 years ago. I was with him only for 3. But it showed the recent hotels that he was at with this girl. It was like a crackhead hotel, like that.
It's a what? It's like a what?
Like a bed bug crackhead hotel. And I'm like, you laying with me? I gonna get one thing about me. I gotta get a shot every month. My Depo shot. Every 2 months, and I'll get myself tested. But it was in July that I got tested the last time. And then, hey, you know what I'm saying? So I went to get my shot. They didn't test me then. And gave me my shot in my butt or whatever. But yeah, I'm just like, do I need to go get tested now because you're doing this? And she don't have a job. Now she's paying for the hotel room. Only thing I can think of is, what else? Come on now. We're grown.
How long you been with him?
3 years. I'm 5 years old, and I'm 35. SP. When I say that this man had brought me down to my lowest, I mean it, because I really, you know what? When I first met him, I'm like, you're too old for me. My mom's age, my dad's age. I don't want to see. He preyed on me when I was vulnerable, very vulnerable. When I come back from Atlanta, and he's like, you can stay here, And so I'm like, okay, I'll just sleep on his couch or whatever, like that. My kids, I'm going to make some little thing on the floor. And, girl, I'm telling you, like, even when I'm sending my kids with my, best friend or whatever, he would try to mess with me. And I called the cops one day. Because I was molested when I was 3 years old, so I don't play them games like that. If I'm willing to do something with somebody, that's my prerogative. But if I'm not, then I come in here and you leave the club at 3 or 4 in the morning trying to touch me and answer shit. You did not do that. Well, call the cops.
Oh, you called the cops on him?
Called the cops on him. I told him what happened. He's like, I didn't know she was molested, and I didn't know he knew everything. But then I feel bad for him, feel sorry for me. I busted out my damn window on this new house that I got. It's like he wants to see me with nothing. I'm telling you, girl, these older men are a trip. And young women out here, I'm telling y'all, like, that is not where it's at. They are jealous, they're controlling, they're something else. And then I'm just speaking from my own experience. I ain't nothing cute about what I'm talking about, and I'm not trying to be. I'm just being real.
Right.
And help somebody else out there, please, to what I'm trying to say, because these older men are very controlling. They're going to try to control you, fight you. This man try to, girl, if y'all only knew, this man beat me up with the cop. I got 3 freaking police things. They give you cards down here with the number on it. Broken my window, but came here and broke a phone up of mine and all kind of stuff. You out here cheating, but you want to come up here and beat me up.
Yeah, he doing all this stuff and he's cheating.
You make it make sense. Like, what are you doing this for?
Right.
But it's your guilty conscience. And I have to look back in the mirror and think, if I was out here doing you so wrong or somebody so wrong, then I'll probably be a mad person too.
Are you a beautiful girl? Are you pretty?
I'm a red bone. I got a nice little shape. I'm a pretty girl. I am. I'm not no faking, no fronting. I'm pretty.
Okay.
Like, I'm not trying to boost and brag. No. But I'm not. I keep my hair done. I keep myself up. I look nice. I'm not fat. I'm not none of that. Like, they don't care if somebody is fat. That's not what I'm trying. I'm just describing who I am.
Right.
So don't think that anybody think that I'm just saying, oh, that's because you're fat. My mama was a big woman. She's a beautiful woman. But I'm a light-skinned girl. I'm like 5', probably 150. I'm pretty as hell.
Okay, girl, I love when a woman say, I ain't bad, Phone had just hung up, you guys. Man, why was he cheating on her? Why was he cheating on her? You guys, I love to hear story time. I didn't know it was going to be story time. I hope she called back. I might call her back. Say, what's going on? She said she didn't have a low self-esteem, but I think, you know, she probably told him some bad things about her life and this older man, and that's what they do. Older men, they want a younger woman because they can control her. It ain't that they're gonna stay faithful now, you know. He did put her through a lot. I don't know if her phone went dead, you guys. I think her phone went dead. Oh, she called back. Uh-oh, she calling. I don't know what happened.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
But I just heard a little bit of what you said, and you said I told him bad things. Girl, you are correct. I told him everything that ever happened to me. That is the worst mistake that I could have made. Oh my God. That brought chills to my body because you were right. I told him everything good, bad about my mom, about men molesting me. And then he threw one time I was laying down. I told him about the man who molested me and everything. And he said, you probably lying on him. And I was 3 years old.
Oh, that hurt, didn't it?
Do you not like? Oh, I can't even talk. When I said that I wanted to hurt him, I really want to hurt him. I'm for real.
Right,
So you need to go and get out of my house right now because that's not cool. Because I was 3, and when I told him, I said when I go around some spices in the grocery store and I smell olive oil, brings me back to that day that's happened to me.
right.
So just use your imagination and just go from there. But yes,
Yeah.
yes. I told him so much about me that I shouldn't have. And then you know what? I see that now. And people say that. I read comments about, and different YouTubers or even his videos. You can't tell a man everything that happens to you.
No.
And I didn't know, see, my mom been gone since I'm 14, so SP like also roast stuff. I don't raise them myself.
Right.
I don't know all the ins and outs, baby. And I don't see and act like I do. I'm 35, I'm not no dummy, but I don't know everything that a woman would tell me if a woman was here. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, he took my kindness for weakness, and he used my weakness for his pleasure, a sick kind of way, and it's the truth.
So you didn't think that how long have he been cheating on you?
Girl, okay, let me tell you this. So he goes out pretty much every weekend. Wednesday he go shoot pool. Friday, Saturday he go to Bob's, or he goes to this place called Pepper Mill South or whatever. It's a new club that shoots pool. But he never comes back, and he goes to the after hours. His cousin Earl, he got an after hours. He comes back home when we was together on good times, 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be here waiting him for calling him. He will not answer my calls. I'm like, why am I belittling myself so much? Y'all don't even know. I'm going to the store today, and I let the girl. I got my hair braided, but I mean, I have some waves in a t-shirt. But so many men were trying to talk to me, and I turned down so many men because I'm like, I still want him to try to do right, but in my mind, I gotta let it go. It's a sickness that I think that I have, and it's kind of weird. Because I know he's not right for me, but I'm only used to what I'm used to. That's my brother Travis been murdered last year, y'all. I'm some real stuff. I can't trust. Nobody's not been apprehended. I can't trust nobody from here. I don't brother killer, or they kill my brother. So now I'm kind of cautious because I'm like, dang, you still want to have some grown folks time and stuff with a man or whatever, but then I go burn it back to him. But today I blocked his number. Today I sent him a text message. I keep my listening with. I said, you know what? You really hurt me. I don't let him know how I felt.
In 3 years, and he didn't marry you?
He got me a ring, but and this is God honest truth. Every time that he would give me a text, every time that he'll give me the ring, he'll take it back when he gets mad at me.
Girl.
No, I got him a black and it's like a blue one on the. I swear, a black and it's like blue around it. He likes blue. And he would drop that on the dresser every time that he got mad. He said, where's my ring? Where's my ring? Want to fight me over this ring? And I'm like, you're not going to put your hands on me. Here, where the fucking ring gets out of my house. You know what I'm saying? On everything.
Girl, so
he's been playing me, girl. And that's the truth.
And you're so young and beautiful and pretty.
I'm not young no more, though. Like, I'm 35.
You are still young, girl. You're still young. Trust me, you're still young.
You got gray hair. And I don't have a lot of gray hair. I have gray and I do hair. I make wigs and everything. So you will never see that. But I'm not gonna ever die. I'm not gonna hide who I am for anybody.
Let me tell you something.
Yes, ma'am.
You're still young. You're almost the same age as my oldest daughter. Yes, you got a lot of life. You know what the young guy said the other day, and I mean, it's kind of disrespectful for calling somebody a old head,
Yeah,
but
I don't like.
but to be honest, when you're in your 30s, why are you messing around with someone that's getting ready to retire unless you're
Well,
looking
this is
for
what
a
I'm about to say
payout?
about that. Yeah, you are correct.
You are so young. You've got a life ahead of you.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
beautiful.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
still can make changes right now to
Yes,
put your life right where you want it. Like you want to jump up and move, and you know what? Jump up
yeah,
and move.
and that's what I feel like is necessary and stuff. But I kind of felt like my self esteem wasn't as high, and I felt like when you're an older man, you already done do whatever thing you want to do, so you're ready to settle down. That was my misthinking. That was my misguiding myself. So it's true.
Right. But
I really thought that he would, but he parties more than a 21-year-old. Like I'm 35. He out parties me any day. I'm like I'm ready to go to bed at 10 o'clock. The news, I watch the news, and I'm out. I
right,
mean, for real.
35, I was stable because I was already in committed agreements about
Yeah,
business and things.
yeah,
But as
yeah.
far as you've got years and years to make
Mm. I mean,
changes.
but you gotta understand though. My mom passed away when she was 36. Her brother just died. He was 36 years old. Next year, I don't feel like you just never know, man. And then I think it's just something weighing on me like that because everybody that I kind of like, a lot of people that I love, as far as my brother, and my mom, that's my best friend, my brother, my mother, my baby.
Mm.
But they both passed away at 36 years old. So I just don't feel like
Mm.
I don't know.
What did you guys have in common with him being 20 years older than you?
Well, we go out to eat. And sometimes we would like watch Lifetime movies or stuff, and we would just like chill. But really, honest to God truth, I ain't gonna lie to you, really nothing. Because he likes to party, 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 and I like to be. I'm a homebody. Like after I had these girls, and I'm telling you, after I had my first daughter at 14, I really don't. I couldn't have a life. You know what I'm saying? Like my aunties and I was like, well, if you got a kid, you got to take care of your kid. Nobody gonna watch your kid for you. So I got that, early on. And so I just, put my head into work or school or just in about my kids, and that's the truth. I'm a homebody. I lived in Kansas City for all my life, just about. You know what I'm saying? I lived in Atlanta and Savannah, Georgia, but I lived here the most. And people will go out. People like, I never seen you before. You're not from here, and I am. I graduated from here, but I don't. That just shows you how much I stay out the way. I really, really do. But I just thought that he was older and he was settling down and he wanted to just be with me. That was all.
So did you think is he a really good looking gentleman?
He ain't bad looking at all. He like 6'4". He like 240.
Oh
He
my.
like he keep us. I mean, he dresses nice. He got me clean. He always makes himself clean. He's always clean.
He got a nice job.
Yeah, well, he's a veteran. He was in the army for like 40 years or whatever. Well,
Oh girl, you hit the trifecta. You hit the trifecta. That's why you was allowing things to happen like 6 in the morning. Girl, you can't let stuff like that happen.
No. And you know what? I got daughters to try to prove things, not to prove anything, but yeah, it is to prove. It's a show, though. It's a better way to have a man than just somebody who just treats you any kind of way.
Do he own his home? Because he's a veteran. He did.
Yeah, he owns house. He owns houses.
Mm-hmm. That's why you were.
I don't know if you're from Kansas City or not, but there's an auction every August.
Yeah.
You get the lien or something on your house or whatever. You can go pay for it. You can do $3,000 and you own houses. So that's something you does all the time.
Yeah, I know all about him. I'm at him all the time.
He goes to auctions and gets cars and stuff to sell them. This as well. No lie. But he can sell sand to a beach. Never. Right. He's a hustler. And I'm not giving him credit on that, but he's a manipulator. I feel like he's preying on younger girls, you know what I'm saying? Because you will take the pain and turn it into your pleasure, better yet said. And I just don't think he's a good person at all, man. And it's real. And like I had to really go through this time and in the years to realize that, and it hurts that it took so long because I could have had a relationship, and I could have already been halfway engaged or had you know what I'm saying, something else going on for myself. And I waited 3 years for you, and you didn't even show me nothing. You give me a ring and take it back.
Right.
You buy me stuff, you take it back. One time I didn't have my tags on my car or whatever, and I got, like I said, I car complex, and it's like, well, you don't have a tag, you're going to tow your car. And then so he'll come over here and take it anytime that he felt like it. I have a phone that he just bought because he broke mine. And he still wants to try to get it cut off and do all this other stuff. He's controlling this hell. For real, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I had my air conditioner, when it was summertime, it was in June. He pushed my air conditioner in my bedroom and climbed in the window.
Oh.
And that's what the police report was about. He climbed in my window. So the police pulled up. They was like, he in there? And I'm like, yes. I opened the door up and he was in there trying to take out some food that he didn't even pay. I'm like, you didn't food for my kid? Oh, come on, girl. Y'all only knew, like, man. But you know what? Like, recently, I ain't gonna lie, like 2 months ago, I just started fighting back to where I started, if it's going on, I started hurting him too. Because I was so timid. I was like, he's bigger, he's taller, and all this other stuff at first. But, and I'm not condoning violence in any kind of way to anyone. But if you're in a situation where you gotta fight around, you better fucking fight for your life, man.
Right.
So the cops said that to me too. They said you have every right. This is your home. When you're working, you have every right to get a knife. You have every right to do whatever you gotta do. The Spanish ground state, so
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm just real. I just want if anybody to take anything from me, please just say there's somebody doing you like this because it's not right. And it's not embarrassing to me because I can help someone. And that's just real.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's someone in here going through that.
I pray that I do what I can next week because I'm at the same time I'm trying to help someone, I'm trying to help myself. My car is kind of messed up today, and so I called him. He don't answer. Text or nothing. So you know what? It's like, why do I even keep doing this to myself? Why can't I get strong? Like I wish I had like a women's group, a support group that I can just for real really really heal because this ain't going well. It's not, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit and say that like I'm for real. That hurting, y'all. Like for real, I'm hurting. Right. And all I wanted this to be love. All I wanted was this to be love. Like you knew it all. I've been through everything. It's like you know people to hurt you like that and just didn't laugh about like it's nothing. Like, you need counseling. You need this. You crazy. When you find them out and they're doing something wrong on you,
right?
It breaks you down as a woman. I never ever been through anything like this in my life. I've never been through anything like this. Right. All my motherfucking kids. I was married to my ex-husband. Was married for 10 years. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We didn't work out. He's from Savannah, Georgia, but all my daughters are his kids. Besides my oldest daughter, the one deceased. Yeah. It's not his baby. I have 2 baby fathers, but all I was trying to find in my life is love.
Yeah, yeah.
And I keep hurting myself. Like I don't know what else to do.
Right. It hurts. When you trust people, it hurts.
Yeah, but who wants to be lonely all their life? Like, let's be real. I don't want to be like I'm 50 years old and I still don't have a husband or something. I don't want to be like that. I already don't have family. I just got my kids and they're gonna go to college soon. So what am I gonna do?
You got time. You've got a lot of time. You do. It's not over.
I just miss my mom. I wish she was just here to give me some encouraging words. My grandmama. Grandma died 2 days before I turned 30. April 29th, I was born on April 27th. And she was, I tell you, I'll be feeling like a kitten when I go on the phone with her. Mm-hmm. When I took the phone conversation, she was in Warrensburg, Missouri. And I got the phone, I was a raging lion because she put so much, installed so much, these good things in me and made me feel so good. And then she's gone, Mm-hmm. Everybody that it's a fact, man. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Everybody that I really love besides my 3 daughters, I don't lost. Men, my kids, my mother, my family, my brother. Like for real, for real. And I'm like, why am I 35 years old? People still have their grandma, still have their mom. Why did God do me like this? And then you don't want to question them. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to so bad for you to hurt me and you to hurt me like this? Who wants to be alone, SC? Who wants to feel like this? Come on.
You're not gonna be alone. This is not a forever thing. It's not a forever thing. Why would you think it's a forever thing?
It's just the pattern. Like this is what it is. I'm telling you, it's like a curse.
You just change your pattern. One person.
It's not just me though. Like my mama. I was in school, high school. I get out of school at 4:00. Mama did at 4:11. I didn't have anything to do with that. It's not my pattern. I didn't do stuff. I didn't do this. I didn't do for that man for to get in a car accident. I didn't do this.
No.
If something I can't accept anything that I did not do. Like for real, that I love. He played with my husband because he was a good dude. He was one of clubs. That man wanted to work, take care of his kids. He got 3 kids by the same woman, and it was Tika Moreland in Athens, Georgia, where she stays at. I believe she still stays there right now. I believe she does. You know. And then I meet somebody who and this is the truth. Like I probably live with my husband because he's not like that. He won't hang on the street. He'll just smoke a blunt. I ain't gonna lie. And weed. Some people are bad, and I'm sorry, but he'll smoke a blunt. He want to watch movies. He want to laugh, and he want to eat something and pass out. That was just him. That was his character. He come up for one day off the road. You know, he's on the road for 6 days straight.
Right.
So I mean that was somebody that was more my speed because somebody who cared. But he was 43 too. He was older kind of, but he wasn't older than Raymond. You know.
Right.
I just I don't know, y'all. I just need some advice.
But you know, you're not even in your prime time yet.
Why do you say that?
Because I'm gonna tell you something. You're not. You know, I was buying homes at 30. But I was just buying homes at 30, but 35 is nowhere. Girl, that's my youngest, that's my oldest daughter.
She's made me feel better, actually.
You're the same age as my youngest daughter. I mean, my oldest daughter, and she has not even started. You haven't started your life yet. All the things that has happened, it was time. You made mistakes. You made bad decisions. Things happened. The world attacked you at a young age. You learned. You had a baby very young. My daughter had a baby the same age you had your baby. Okay, you know what? When you grew up, your child was growing up as you was growing up. Things was hitting at you. There's nobody to tell you what's going on because your mama's gone and you didn't know your daddy, all that stuff. But you're now.
No disrespect, but it's kind of like, let me tell y'all something too about colorism because it does affect other people also. My family is majority dark skin. My daddy's biracial, so when I came over on my mom's side, who's definitely all black. Well, everybody's not all black, but I was like, go get a tan. Look at a white girl. You know the video. And I had a little cousin Danielle. That's my best friend. We were, and she was dark skinned, but she had so pretty long hair, and like they were like, she's so pretty, and compared to us always. We're not. Don't do that to people. You get what I'm saying? And in the world we live in now, black music, you got light skinned girls always in videos and stuff that looks better. Don't do that. I have dark and light skinned fucking kids. Like, excuse my language, I'm so sorry, but
you're okay.
My own family did that to me. They made me look at a tan. You too light as a white person and all that shit. Come on, man. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? But they make you feel they put your self-esteem down.
Right.
Well, they really did, and just love me. All I want is dead. I'm with what y'all do. All I want y'all to do is build me up and make me feel good for the world. That was it. Y'all couldn't do that. So I called my DFS worker, Rachel, in Columbia, Missouri, for her to come get me. And I stayed with some white people, a white family, and she fed me macaroni and cheese. I ran away. Kept running away. Until they emancipated me at 17 years old because I'm not gonna deal with somebody that I can't. I don't know. It was like maybe it was my problem. Maybe a lot of things was me too, and I can't blame her because they was good people to me. But I was way far out. Couldn't see my friends. I couldn't see no one that looked like me. I was in the house. People looked different from me. When you grow up and you look like people in your home, then you probably will feel more comfortable. But I was going to Sturgeon High, Missouri, and the south side of Columbia, and it was all the only black kid. How do I supposed to feel?
Right. Right.
Come on. Like they always, you're the prettiest black girl. I'm the only black girl in the school. You know what I'm saying? So that makes you not feel so, whatever. I kept running away. I had a boyfriend at that time named Eric Jackson. And his mama had like 2 kids, but he was like, you come stay with us. So in case we came over there and found out where I was at. And she was like, you need to come back. And I thought I was going to go here and get something. And if I went in, I ran out the back door.
Right.
I've been through a lot of my life to tell people enough because
right.
I don't know. If you can just touch one person like molestation, an older man preying on you, a lot of things and stuff. I felt like I had to be used to be loved. And this is the truth. And I'm on live and I'm speaking on your stream, man. And I'm telling the truth about me. I don't care what people think or say about me. I don't care. I don't care because I'm telling my truth. I'm telling what happened with me. And I just want to, if I can encourage and help somebody out there that's going through something, I want to do that too. But I'm going to stay strong. I pray to God. I pray. I'm better now. You know, I got my girls, I protect them because I don't want them to be like nothing like I was. That's why I'm trying to own houses and businesses because you know what? If I was to go right now, they'll have something. They'll have something. When my mom passed away, she didn't have nothing. Nothing's gonna keep her real, keep her funky.
Yes.
You know, so.
Be proud of your color. Be proud of who you are.
People put you down there, act like you're thinking, well, women that's dark skin. I see in TMZ, because they're light skin, and not because I didn't ask God to give me a color. I just was born this way. Stop acting like it's me, my fault, because of who I am.
Yes.
You know, I didn't pick the parents that I had to have me. If I was, I would pick billionaires. You damn it! I mean, come on, man.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying, but people, black women, dark skin women, and white skin women do it too.
So do you think that the dark people don't like you because you light, and then the light? I mean,
I can't speak for all, but I'll speak for my family. Shelly and Sharice. They treated me like shit, like for real.
Because they're jealous. Because they was jealous. Because
but what did I have that was more than them? I mean, let's see. I was a young kid at 17. I didn't have a studio apartment, but they had houses and cars and all this. I had a Delta 88. My first car that I bought out 17. Shit, I'm keeping it real.
You had that big long car.
It was a shorter version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sure did. And it drove nice and stuff, but they had nice Saturn. They had nice, this and that, Mr. B sheet.
Yeah.
Why are you jealous of me for? I don't see it, and that's why I don't get it. Because, like I said to you, I like dark skin chocolate mint. So anything that I mix with is gonna be, my kids might come out a little bit more yellow, some come out darker. That's what I have in my home.
Right.
And it does not matter to me about color. I love all my people. We are sisters. We are brothers. We are family. Like, that's just that. Like, come on.
Right.
But we have to stop it. We did. And I'm telling you, from a young age, it showed me evilness when shouldn't even seen that shit yet. My mama was a caramel woman. She wasn't too light. She wasn't too dark. She just was caramel.
Right.
But my daddy being biracial, I'm going to be lighter.
Right.
Come on. You know?
Right.
But they'll be like, go get a tan, and then you'll look so much pretty like Pocahontas and all this stuff. And you put your character and put you down. You already heard it.
Right. Right.
I just wish that after my mom died, for real, this is the honest truth, I had a good family that would have adopted me and made me feel like I was something. And I probably would have went good from there. But I ain't gonna sit there and say I did super bad or bad too much at all. Like, I went to jail a couple times. I'm not gonna lie and stuff.
Right.
Just from petty stuff. But I'm not a bad woman. I'm not. I really am.
No.
My life for real, since I had my daughter, man, my first daughter, it really changed me. I was a fast girl. I was always wanting to be in the club. I wanted to go see what the men were and all that. But when you get over this stuff, you see how men dog you out. Like I said, I'm a homebody. I'm 35 years old. I will watch the IB channel or my kids is in there on their laptops or whatever. As long as ain't nobody crying, nobody ain't hurt. I don't care. I'll cook. I'll do whatever I gotta do. Wash clothes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a chill person. I don't want to go to clubs. I don't want to go to bars. I just don't no more.
Yeah, you don't have to.
I don't want to keep trying to fit in, and you're not there for
Right.
No one's there. It's not good for good reasons. People got their motives and all kinds. I don't want to go be in the devil ball play. No, sorry.
Right. You don't have to. Just be yourself. The person that is meant for you, you're gonna run into. They're gonna find you. Don't worry about it. They're gonna find you. Just be working on yourself on the inside, because you have to be ready to accept that person. You have to be on that level to accept and trust. And right now, with you being hurt, it's just not the right time. So
you guys give me, like, anybody in the chat, like, give me some remedies or maybe something to do to utilize time better or whatever. Like, as far as don't be so stuck on depression, because I do suffer from depression. I went my mom. Well, after my mom died, of course, I had to go see a therapist and stuff. And like, what are you depressed? Well, my mom just died. My daughter just died. Come on now. What do you think that I'm gonna do? But that's something that they strongly have me with depression. I don't take medicine, and I don't. Well, sometimes I do smoke weed. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't really like self-medicate as far as like just every day having to go get high or drunk or anything like that.
Just love on yourself. Just work on yourself.
like you were saying earlier, or I think today you were saying reading, and I love to read too.
Yeah.
So maybe I should go to a library and get in some books and stuff.
Yeah, girl, you make a whole day out of, just every day. Get in a series on something and dedicate your time on that. Do your walks, so you can be looking right. You ain't gotta go. Oh,
but I didn't lose my stomach though. Like the corti got me like.
Girl, start doing your little setups and stuff. Read and stuff like that.
But I want to see on some real stuff, girl. I just want to get back to feeling like I love myself again because I don't feel like this.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. You can.
I'm being real. I'm just gonna be real because you know what? You can get more honey with bees with honey than you can't get with shit. So I'm not gonna sit here and set myself up. I'm all good. I'm perfect. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my life, baby.
But you gotta love yourself. Nobody else is gonna love you if you're not gonna love yourself. And I'm gonna tell you something. The only reason why people can hurt you is because you allow them. You allow them to. So what you need to do is start loving on yourself. And then if you got to go get a facial, go get a facial. Go get your nails done. Just sit there every day, do something. Go get you some eyelashes or go get you some extensions or something.
Because I told my auntie today, I said, you know what, just go do some stuff with me. Go get the trip. I don't want my kids, baby. I want to totally relax because it's 5 days because it's time for myself, girl.
Right.
I'm saying that I don't love my kids, but I'm with them 24/7.
Yeah.
They're home. They're in there right now. They're on the computers. I cook. I do everything. You know what I'm saying? So one thing about me, my kids is okay, but I'm 35 years old. I just want one trip without them sometimes.
Right. Hey.
Do I deserve that? You know what?
Yeah.
But me, I will feel guilty. I'll be like, you know what? Come on,
Girl, it's okay. Sometimes just take your kids and just relax. Just go get you a motel. You ain't even got to leave town, girl.
Do you know that I have girls as people? Do you think you're going to let me relax?
You know what?
Each other about clothes, about nails, about they're not the average people you probably thinking of, honey.
I know, but
where's my Apple laptop? Where's this? Where's mama? Mama. Get out of my room. I don't want to be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
I know, but sometimes you got to do.
He's gonna be getting along. That's why I try to tell him. I said, you know what? Y'all are blessed to have sisters. I have brothers, and we are so disconnected. The one that's passed away, that was my baby, and I miss him. But I'll never get a relationship like that with anyone else, and my brothers and stuff besides him. And I tell them, y'all are blessed to have your siblings, you have your mom. Y'all blessed. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't want to also be so hard on them because what I have lost. And I mean, I want to be unfair and then say things like that because they shouldn't have to hear that because what I went through.
Right.
But I do though, and I do it a lot. I said, y'all don't even understand how blessed y'all are. Y'all have me, y'all have y'all. Because I do it out of hurt because I wish that I had.
Right. And they don't know. They don't know. But how old is your daughter?
I shouldn't say that then.
How old is your daughters?
She's 14, she's 15, and she's 13. They're all back to back.
14, 15, and 13. So you got 3 girls. Ooh, girl.
And then we'll have 20. My baby will be 20 years old this year.
Right.
My oldest baby will be 20. Kalasia, Amajane, Makaya, and Samaje.
Girl, I'm going to tell you something. Are you hurting for some money? Or do you got a little money? You don't need a lot of money. You got a little money?
I'm okay.
Probably about $100 you can spare.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a nice, decent car?
Well, it's kind of the thing. I was going out today to go to the store. We ran out of eggs, so I went. I backed up. Right.
Mm-hmm.
I had to back up to get in my driveway, and then I had to turn left or whatever to go because it's a one-way street. And my car wasn't going dry, so I'm waiting on my friend to come. Somebody said he'll be here after work or whatever. He's a mechanic. He's taking a look at it. Maybe it's my gear, but I think it's my transmission. And I just, girl, like it's like y'all don't know.
So you probably need some transmission fluid.
That's what my papa said. That's what my papa said. But I went to the store and I don't know where to put it, so I'm gonna wait till he gets here.
Okay.
And I pray to God that that's it.
I guarantee you need some transmission fluid. He'll put it in there and you'll be fine. But so yeah, it ain't like, oh no, you can't just gas and go.
That's how I get to the money, girl. I mean,
Yeah,
shoot,
but
the bills gonna come in and rent already been paid. I pay my rent. I do that online.
Okay. Sometimes you need to get away from everything, but this,
I get away from kids.
No. Listen.
Auntie SP, yes, I do, because I am with these kids
24/7 because they're your babies. But here's the thing, this is what you do, girl. Go to the hair place thing. You know how you guys do it. Get you some hair and something. Get your kid some hair. I don't know.
Miss SP, Auntie, look here. I do not want to be. Do you not understand?
I know you want to get away from your kids. Okay, but your kids is old enough that you can give them something to do and play with.
No, but I'd be scared because they be trying to cook and burn the house down. I don't trust them. I know I would tell them don't, but they don't open the door now. They don't do that. But my oldest daughter, Imagine, she's 16, and
how are you going to get away from your kids? And you sitting there going, no.
I just want like a little. That's why I need my little cousins and stuff. That's why I wish that we could.
Your kids is 14.
Maybe on a different show, you will have me and my cousin come on, and we'll talk about some stuff, because it's a lot of stuff. Let me tell you something. This might be a good topic for you. My cousin Shelly Talbert stole my baby. Somebody, she's here now. She's 13. She just turned 13 on August 12th. She stole my baby and all this stuff. Said that I was gonna kill her. All this stuff, and she wasn't going to see what go show. The woman called her. I want to go to. Go ahead and let's be real. Maybe because you're soft spoken, you're a real woman, you're a valid woman, you should come on your show. Let's act this out, because you got it. You got these things going on in my family's thing. I killed my first daughter, and I will hurt Samaj or whatever. Yes, and them things like that. She said when she had my daughter, she did take her because I was in jail. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I told you I already been in jail before, so I'm not even saying one to no lie. But it's a lot of stuff. My daughter's like, "Mom, did you kill my 12-year-old? My 13-year-old come here?" And she would ask that. And do you know how that makes me feel?
Right.
I didn't kill none of you little motherfuckers. And that's just my word. But I wish that you. Maybe a different topic, or another time. I'll give you all the information that you need, but I really, really want to get to the bottom of that and why she lied on me, why she do that to me.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Because her tubes are tied.
Right.
She had meek children, and she's with this guy named Greg with the Pepsi Cola down here in Kansas City, Missouri, going towards Full Parkway. And they were together, and he ended up cheating on her and leaving her for a woman he went online. And then he came back to her, and then she wanted. I asked her, I was like, "Hey, Shelly, can you watch the mindset? Because I'm going to go, to the job interview. I'm trying to look for work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a 23-year-old woman,
right?
And I'm trying to find work, but I really want you to get to the bottom of that for me.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna write your number down, and then we're gonna talk. But I want to share something with you real quick. I do want to share something with you real quick. You don't have to tell your kids. Listen, you don't have to. Do you have a job? Do you work?
Yes. I work in Independence, Missouri.
Okay. What are your hours that you work?
I work 6 to 2:30.
6 at night to 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah, 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m.
The last job that I had was 7 to 11, but I don't want the girls staying by themselves, so I switched jobs.
Okay. Sometimes, now listen to what I'm saying. Sometimes can you call your job or something, or take a day off from work?
I mean, my car's broke. I can't go anywhere.
Okay, you can't go anywhere.
It's
okay.
like 30 miles from here, so
I doubt that your car is broke.
I'm gonna have to take off.
I know. I want to tell you what to do. I want to tell you, these are some things I've done. I've done these things before. And my kids, I would tell them, oh, they just changed. I've got to go in and cover for somebody. You guys, I'm going to work, and I'm telling you, I've done this many a times when I had to get away from my kids. And I say, I got to work tonight. Can I trust you guys to do the right thing and this, that, and the other? Call me if you need me or whatever.
I don't really trust nobody with them.
No, I'm not. Your kids are
They're
older now.
Older though, but I just don't. Man, people, it's evil out here, man.
Listen. I'm not telling you to go do nothing. I'm telling you, right down the street,
Yes.
There is a motel or hotel room you can go get for $40-$50 and go sit.
It's bed bug shit, girl.
Girl, I'm not telling you to go wherever. Go get.
I'll tell you this though. I'll tell you this much. I do gotta I had a thing coming in the mail to go to the casino with Harris.
Okay.
And they sending me a room for like, 50% off. So I'm going to pay like $30-$40.
Okay.
It's a nice hotel. I don't gamble, so I don't care about that.
Okay.
I can get away.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about Maristar?
Maybe Friday.
Is it like Maristar you going to?
No, it's Harris.
Oh, really? I was just there not too long ago.
When they had that all you can eat crab legs, I was there every time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's something me and my old head used to do together. Like that's something he would always be like, "We want to eat, we gonna eat."
Yeah.
Like that's something we did always did. We did do that.
So why don't tell your kids what you're doing, and it don't have to be an all day, all night thing. You can go and go check in. Have your little wine or whatever. Make your phone calls, play on the phone, get you some rest, watch some TV. Don't hear the kids hollering and screaming. And then you can go downstairs, go play your game. You can go back home, go check on them and say, "Hey, you guys, is everything okay? They gave me a little break or whatever." And the kids be like, "Yeah, Mama, we got everything."
But the thing is, let's see, I don't live on 35th, and you know Black Kansas City. Like I don't trust nothing.
I know, but you know what I'm saying? I'm saying I would go check in to a room.
No, man. I'm telling you something. This is from mother. Like on God. Like,
I know, but if your kids can allow you to go to work and everything's fine, you don't need to leave and have to be all night if you don't want to.
That's not night though.
No, it's, you know what? You can do it in the daytime too. I'm not saying anytime is a good time. You need a break from your kids. Anytime is a good time. Even if it's only but an hour, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. It doesn't matter. That time is your time.
Y'all doing it in the daytime, but I'm leaving at home by that night.
Girl.
Okay. Girls, man. Girls.
I know they'll have a boy over there or
to the Independence Mall, whatever, the pro bass section got a shooting range. They can't shoot for nothing, so these girls ain't ready for nothing to stay home.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I know that you're really scared, but your daughters is the same age as you were when you had to deal with everything. And let me tell you something.
I know that's probably what I'm trying to freaking
and this is what I'm gonna share with you. If you don't start gradually showing them and trusting them, if something ever happened to you, they're not going to know what to do. So you have to.
You are definitely right.
You have to sometimes give them that. This is why I'm telling you to do little stuff like this. Where you leave, do you get your drink, whatever you need to do. Come back home, check on them. You're going to have to, because if something ever happens to you.
You're definitely right, and it is time, because when I got my old daughter 16, she got her permission to have a license yet.
Yeah,
there's not nothing LD or dumb about them or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, but it's just me losing my oldest child, and I think that I got to protect to be this next them for the rest of their life, and I cannot have that happen.
Right.
It's something I got to deal with them myself, and that's just real.
Right.
But I can't guard them forever, though. You're totally correct, and I have to get out here, and I got to let them stand in the world. Right. They like my daughter. She's on the phone, and she talking to her friend. So I was going to the front room and stuff like that. I was like, mopping and everything, and she said, "Well, my mom is so strict," and then that broke my heart, because my mama wasn't so strict with us. Like if she was going to go to the mall, my friend's house and stuff, and that just broke my heart, because I'm like, you really feel this way about me? Right. And then maybe I'm hurting them more than I'm loving them, because I don't give them a chance. Mm-hmm. Because if something happened to my daughter, and now that I'm like, I'm paid for it. You got a point there. Mm-hmm. You definitely do. Mm-hmm. Maybe I just need to, for real. I see counseling, but there's nothing to where I can just get like I'm a strong-minded woman. You can't change the way that I feel or think. Like I can talk to a million people, but truly they just bring something to my life. Like you gotta trust them. You know what I'm saying? What if something happens to you and then they can't even learn or do anything for themselves?
You're right.
on you. So I think that I'm gonna think I definitely am.
Okay. All righty. I'm gonna call you. We're gonna have to.
Number but I want you to talk to me a little bit about some other stuff, and I want to I will bring some light to your chat also.
Okay.
About things in Kansas City, baby. Okay. I love you so much, SK. You are a sweet woman.
I love you too.
Hey, baby.
All right. Take care. God bless. Oh, you guys, I didn't know we was gonna have almost. It's my confession. I'm getting hot. I'm sweating. I feel like I'm a Hebrew slave. I'm sorry, you guys, but that's my family. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here. I got a couple of people calling me, texting me. I'm gonna go take care of some things, you guys. Girl, you need to make time for you one day. Yes, she does. She really does, you guys. And she's scared to do it, but I understand her. Hold on, you guys. I'm sweating like a Hebrew slave. Daddy need to cut that heat off. Hold on. I am like not feeling this. Ooh. Oh, Lord. Anyway, so you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta go handle some business. We're gonna talk. She shared a lot with us, and I love story time. She is family. She's from where I came from, you guys. I tell you all the time. I said, y'all don't understand about that. Where I originated from is when people say really bad, like, we know Chicago's bad, but where I come from, it's really toe up. You know what I'm saying? So, and she's scared because she lives in a place of that nature. Um, um, when people say, this, that, and the other, I've never seen nothing like it where I had to grow up out of. So, yeah, she needs to learn to love herself, and she's going to have to trust her daughters and things of that nature. She was asking for people in the chat to give her some advice, and I didn't see nobody write anything. So make sure you guys leave some comments down below, and I'm gonna go back over this live because wow, there's a lot of information there. I hope some of you guys can grow from that. It's like almost she's giving up at the age of 35, like she don't want to be alone. I understand that, but you're nowhere near close to the end of your journey. No. What you do, you pick up and you keep it going. That's what you do. 35 is nowhere. And she done been through a lot. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to see if my daughter got this right, like I can use it like I said I can use it, because she got it where I don't have to go click this, that, and the other, and all this other stuff to get to the commercials and stuff. So I want to appreciate Nora's Authentic Designer Bags. And you guys make sure you check out her link. It's in the comment section and it's in the description down below. It's www.tracy.com/closet/Nora915. You guys check her out. She's awesome. She's giving you a discount just because you're part of this family and you're part of this channel and Warriors for Children. You guys check her out. I'm going to see if I can get to it. And it's as easy as my daughter said, because we done made some changes and I think, and I'm digging it.
Nora's Closet has a new name and a new website, you guys. It's called Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags, and this is the grand opening. It is open to the public, and we're gonna take a look at it before anybody else do. Nora has the Jimmy Choo collection, handbags and shoes to match. Expensive but worth the price. Shoulder Guess handbag and Louis Vuitton. Guys, she's the queen of handbags. Don't be fooled. And sexy is still in. High heels, sandals, flats, and pumps. Michael Kors, Chanel, every name brand you can think of. Go over to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbags and more and use your W4C and get your discount. Nora's link is down below.